Hey up everybody, Betty's back. It's Friday, it's a bank holiday weekend. What's not to like? So tonight I'm going to do a steak night with some chimchurri sauce, some sweet potato fries and some roasted vine tomatoes to go with it. So I'll just show you the ingredients. Okay, obviously got our ribeye steaks there. Now that's the sweet potato for the sweet potato fries. Ops. So this olive oil, red wine vinegar, oregano, parsley, chili, garlic and coriander all go into the chimchurri sauce, which I'll show you chopping up and how to make that. So all I can do this morning obviously is prepare my sweet potato fries and do the chimchurri sauce. Obviously the steak's going to be done later tonight, so I can put that back in the fridge and that'll be taken out a good hour before we're ready to cook. So if you give us a second, I'll come back and I'll start the chopping up process. Right, so 2 chilies. First thing I'm going to do is lid off, chop it in half. Right, and get rid of all the seeds. If you wanted it mega hot, then fair enough, I'd say keep the seeds, but get rid of some of this pith out of there. All the heat's in the white membrane and the seeds, of course. So that's 2 done. Let's get this one out. Again, here we go. It's easy as that. Get the pith out on the membrane. So what I'm going to do is just put those there. I'm not going to keep the seeds. I mean, you could keep the seeds and use them and grow chili yourself, but I'm not going to do that. So that's that. So now I'm going to, this garlic, to take the skin off this. Skin off. Again, just put that there. And I'm going to mince that up with my garlic press. I'm not going to, you can either thinly slice it or you can, I just find it easy to crush it. 2 nice big fat cloves of garlic there. A couple of seeds, get them off. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So the coriander. So here we go. This is what how I'm gonna chop mine. I squash it down. Make some thin strips, like so. Watch your fingers, of course. These. Run it on there. I should have got the bigger knife out really, but hey. Let's chop it up into little pieces like so. Right. So basically you repeat the process for the rest of the chili, and I'll come back once that is done. Right, so that's me chili chopped up finally. The garlic's been crushed and is in there into the bowl. Little tip about chilies, you probably already know, but make sure you wash your hands thoroughly after you've chopped a chili up, because it only takes rubbing your eye or scratching yourself where you shouldn't scratch yourself, etc., and it's rather painful. So always make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly. I've done that before and it absolutely kills. So now I'm going to get on with chopping the parsley, which I've just picked out the garden. We're lucky to grow some bits and bots, and we quite enjoy it. And you get like a nice fresh produce. So all I'm going to do, this knife is very sharp, I've just sharpened it again. So you just keep going backwards and forwards, keep your fingers out of the way, bring it together until you've got, you can do it like that as well if you want. And then there's no danger of you getting your fingers anywhere near the sharp blade and lopping your finger off. I've had a few nasty nicks before and it's not pleasant. Right, so I would say that is about done. So that can now go into the bowl as well. A few bits and bots there, look. Right, scruffy look. Hey dear. Right, that's in there. And now I'm going to use all this, I may as well use all this coriander because if you do it, it tends to go off rather quickly. So it's the same process again. Just keep chopping until you've got it nice and fine. I'll just try and tuck it up a little bit and then just wet. I use the stalks and all. Use everything. If you want, you can go to the faff of removing all the stalks. But I quite like it with it in. Once you've got it nicely finely chopped. So this takes a little bit of time. So I'll come back when I've chopped this up a bit more finely. Right, so that's the sort of consistency I'm looking for, quite well chopped. And into the bowl this goes as well. That's lovely. Quickly wash my hands. Right. So now I'll come back in a second. I'm just going to sort the liquids out, give it a quick clean down. Okay, so next thing to go in is, what is it? About 3/4 teaspoon of dried oregano. That'll be about right. I need some salt and pepper as well. Salt and some pepper. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit of salt and pepper in there. That's that done. Right, there's about 100 mils of olive oil in there. That's going to go in. I might have to add a little bit more because I think it's probably about 120-ish. I was trying to work out what a cup is. I think it's more like 120 than 100. But we'll see how it is. If I need to, I'll add some more. Right. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 1, 2, in, done. And that is about it. So what I'm going to do is I'll give it a quick stir and see what the consistency is like. Oh, that looks pretty good to me, that, like. Look at that. Alright guys, looking good. Let's try a little taste. Yeah, that's good. That is good. So that's the chimchurri done. That's obviously going to sit. I'll now get on with doing the sweet potato fries. Right, so I've peeled and chopped up my sweet potato into, well, fairly quite substantial chips, as you can see. I could make them smaller, but I quite like them like that. So all I'm going to do now is give it a spritz with a bit of olive oil and the famous Chinese salt and chili pepper seasoning, which is banging. I'm going to whap some of that in there. See if that's enough. I'm just going to work my way around until they're all coated in that goodness. That's about perfect. So they're going to get done in the Chimchurri air fryer later on. So basically that's all I can do for now. Obviously the tomatoes have got to be roasted later and the steak's got to be cooked. So it's well, it's after dinner time now, so I'd have finished till gone 7, so it'll be later on tonight. And as soon as I get in, we'll get cracking. So I'll see you later, guys. Right, guys, first thing I'm going to do, I'm back by the way, work's finished, 3 days off, woohoo! So, in with the sweet potato fries into the air fryer. With Chinese salt and pepper seasoning on. Lovely. 1 second. So they're in. 195 air fry for about 15 minutes and we'll see what they're like after that time. So that's the first step. Right, I'm doing some grilled tomatoes. So we're using the Ninja. It's the first time we've used it for a couple of weeks because we've been using the Chimchurri. So, and I'm going to air fry some tomatoes that I've just halved to go with it, and that'll take about 15 minutes. So we're just waiting for that to come up to temp. So when that comes up to temp, these will be going into the Ninja.
You've got salt and pepper on those, haven't you?
Salt and pepper, yeah. Oh, got off salt and pepper on them. So they'll be going in once it's ready. Right, so that's come up to temperature. Add food. We'll see if I can get this in here without losing one. There we go. Spread them about a bit. So, there we go, they're in. 15 minutes, they'll be done. Right. That's had 15 minutes. I started to, I'm just trying to feel, see if they're cooked. I think they need about another 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. Drop the temp, because they're starting to char a little bit there. I'll put them on for another 6 minutes, and there we go. Hopefully they will be fine. Right, just going to check on the tomatoes, see if they're anywhere near. Yeah, they're coming along nicely. So we've got
less than 2 minutes, and then we'll just let them rest.
Yeah. Right, so I put some salt and pepper on the steaks. They've been at room temperature for well over an hour now, so I'm going to put them down. That side down. Set the timer for a minute. And what we do is 1 minute, flip it, 1 minute, flip it, 1 minute, flip it, 1 minute, flip it. Don't touch them. And at the end, I'll baste it with some butter. plenty of salt and pepper. We love salt and pepper. Right, that's the minute up. There we go. 1 minute again. There we go. Just do that. Tomatoes are done. They're about right, are they? A bit squishy enough. Yeah.
Leave them in there to keep warm.
Yeah, keep them warm. So that's, we'll do another minute on each side, and then I'll show you the basting process. Right, now again, let's add another minute. Flip it again, set the alarm. 1 more minute, and then it's got 1 more turn. Right, last flip. Look at that. Whoa. Let's set the alarm. No. 1 more minute, and then I'm going to turn the temp down, baste it with some butter. Lovely. Right. So that's the last flip. I'm going to just turn it over. I'll turn the temp right down. Nice big knob of butter in there. Just paste. Keep pasting each stick.
Imagine what that butter tastes like with all the beet juices.
Oh my god, that's going to be good. Can't beat a good steak, like, I'm sorry, you just can't. Right. So, shame to let that waste, really, isn't it? But it's out with them. And we're going to let them rest for at least 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes.
Yeah. Keep that butter, you know.
Boy.
Imagine that over something else. Some veggies or...
There we go.
Do some veggies on Sunday with that.
Yeah, why not? I can put it in the bowl. So there you go, that's a steak resting. So we'll let that rest for 5 minutes. Bring you over here. The sweet potato fries are done. Looking a little bit charcoaly, but they're nice and cooked. You can tell they're cooked. So that's done. So we'll come back to you in 5 minutes when it's when the steaks have rested, and we'll pull it up. Right, so we've got our tomatoes on the plate. How many would you like? Not many.
No. Little couple more than that. That'll be perfect, thank you very much.
You know me, I like me fries.
You like your sweet potato fries?
I do, especially homemade.
And your halloumi fries.
Oh, halloumi fries are my absolute favourite.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That'll do. A couple left over, but I'm sure they'll get munched on. Right, so
look at that.
I mean, look at this steak. That's had its 5 minutes resting time. So
it's going to be as soft as butter, that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Steak on. There's your steak, Mrs.
Thank you very much.
And we're not going to waste that because that is just absolute pure gold goodness.
Please don't throw that away.
That's going to go on there. And that's going to go on there. So where would you like your chimchurri?
On the steak, please.
On the steak?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So that's my chimchurri that I made earlier, look. And I tell you what.
That's really out of work.
Well, that's been in the fridge since dinner time. So it's had, what, about 8 hours? Just, I mean, it's just, honestly.
Please try it.
I'm blown away. Please try that because that is absolutely banging. A bit more?
Yes, please. It doesn't take away from the taste of the steak either.
How good does that look? Chimchurri sauce.
That would be nice on the leftover gammon, you know.
It's is it Argentinian or Uruguayan or something like that? I'm sure it's either Argentinian or Uruguayan, the chimchurri.
That one's mine.
And that one's mine. I mean, look how good does that look.
Beautiful.
I'll put it there so we can get a shot for the thumbnail. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, so it's taste testing time. Yum, yum, yum. Get in my tum. Steak night. Come on. Look at that. Come on. Tell me that doesn't look good. I've got to try the steak first, I'm sorry. I've really got to do the steak first.
Don't really need the steak knife, babe.
Look. Oh.
Right, I'm washing the floor tomorrow.
Oh, I've dribbled. Honestly, I mean, I love ribeye anyway, but that is just perfect. If you cook it high heat, minute each side for 4 turns, let it rest for at least 5 minutes, and it's just perfection. Soft as butter, that. Honestly, so good. I mean, so good. And the chimchurri, it's just a revelation for me, that.
Because we normally have peppercorn sauce.
We normally have peppercorn sauce, but that is just to die for. And again, on the floor. Right, so that's a steak. Sweet potato fries aren't as crispy as I would have liked, but
No, I've got a crisp on them, I can hear it.
obviously you've got to like sweet potato. You can have it with normal fries, but that, it's got the Chinese salt and chili pepper. It's got a little kick. Really nice. And the tomato. Let's just try a tomato. I mean, look how squidgy that is. Plenty of salt and pepper. Try that. Whoa. Plenty of salt and pepper on it. You can't beat it. Absolutely beautiful. That is banging. Give it a go, guys, honestly.
Do you not want to do a combo bite?
A combo?
Yeah.
What,
Everything
steak?
on.
Okay. My mouth's big enough, I'm sure I can handle it. Okay. Steak. Chimchurri. Oh, saying that. Chip. And a tomato. Can we get it in there?
Yeah,
yes, we can. Oh, yeah. That's just heaven on the plate. Absolute heaven on the plate. Cannot beat it. So, right, well, thanks for watching again, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, press like, comment, and subscribe as always. Doesn't cost anything. Really helps us. So we will, don't know how much we're going to get done over the weekend because we've got a really busy weekend, to be fair. We're on holiday a week on Wednesday. We're away, so we've got loads of all the cases to get down, all the washing to do,
Admin
stuff to print out. We've got reviews to do. Even I've been sent something to review, which I'm quite surprised about, but all to be revealed. So we'll probably see you tomorrow at some point with a review. So we'll catch you at home. We've got we're going to a concert on Sunday night as well. Off to see the Rag and Bone Man at Leesy's Park. Exhibition Park. I'm really looking forward to it. And there's the food festival on, which we might be able to get to. If not, then fair enough. But
if we do get the food festival, we'll take you guys with us.
Yeah, we'll take a video, but we don't know how much time we're going to have tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching again anyway, so we'll see you soon.
See you later.
See you, bye. Have a good night.